Hello, and thank you for joining me for another Behind the Image with Allie Cotton. Today's image is a really fun one that I love because it reminds me of where I shot it. It's called Hawaiian Harvest Moon, and it was done in, well, Hawaii. So this was on a corporate trip that my husband was photographing a job for. He goes every year for this company, and normally he goes alone, but when we heard it was Hawaii, I of course said, I have to go too. So I did, and I actually helped shoot some of the job. And the last night of the event, they actually had tables of just fun centerpieces were candy. It was a bunch of candy. And I love anything in large numbers. So let me tell you, I snagged those candy sticks up at the end of the night when everyone had left. And I brought them home and I said, oh my gosh, this has to be, I have to do something with these candy sticks. And I'm not sure what they're called. I forget the proper name, but they are definitely these long suckers. And the next night after the job was over, we stayed a few extra nights, and this was the night of the harvest moon. So that's why it's called Hawaiian Harvest Moon. It was a beautiful full moon, and I had the dress that I brought with me and the wig that I brought with me, and I went to the ABC store, of course, and I got the cool little lei for my hair. And the lei around my neck was actually from the airplane when we got off and we arrived in Hawaii. So I had been carrying that around with me for a few days, and it was still so beautiful to wear for this shoot. I love this image. It was just like there was enough ambient light for a long exposure to be able to create this, and to face the area, including the moon, and the clouds were moving in. So every image I kind of shot was different, and this was my favorite. And I liked the way the waves too, because it was a long exposure. You get the blur around my feet of the movement of the ocean. I just had a grand time creating this image, and I loved it because it was late at night and people were still, walking every now and then on the beach, and they just kind of stare at me because I had my little tripod, and I had my little I was shooting it myself, and the tripod would start slipping in the sand and it'd start moving down, and I'd have to go get it. And that, I swear, that tripod was destroyed at the end of the trip because I did end up sticking it, as you see in this one, it's actually in the water, so the salt water just pretty much killed it, but definitely worth it for my shoots that I did in Hawaii. So enjoy this image, and I hope you're not getting too hungry for all that candy that I am presenting to the harvest moon as an offering in Hawaii on that October night. Enjoy. Thank you so much for listening to me babble on. It's always fun sharing these images with you. Thanks.